Howdy everybody, and welcome back to BTD6. So in this episode, we're not gonna do chimps again. I'm gonna try out some other things. But we unlocked the Monkey Star perk, and I have not looked at it yet. So let's try it out, shall we? So it says, I shouldn't have backed out yet. Whoops. It says, the first monkey or hero you place in-game becomes a superstar, increasing in size with a massive boosts to damage and range, but now costs twice as much to upgrade / level up. Does not affect paragons. Now, what map do we want to try this on? I'm thinking probably an advanced map. Why don't we try out advanced, what is this called? Enchanted Glade. And we're gonna do magic monkeys and probably double HP Moabs. Now, I want to try out a couple things. First of all, let's see how big they get, and who better to try that on than Kaiju Pat Fusty, right? Does it show the size increase, or is it... Oh, now let's see. Both sides do go down this path. Is he strong enough? No, things just leak. Well, that's hilarious. What all does this perk do? Increase size with massive boosts to range and damage. Okay, so like, I know Pat Fusty would be... Oh, I should put him here. What am I doing, dude? He can be in the water, so he gets the unique advantage of being able to sit in a very special spot. That's kind of cool. Because he can be a water or land tower. Yeah, that's so much better. Okay, I was worried I was going to have to put like a druid down or something instead of him, but this will work. Now, the massive increase to damage and range are... probably not actually that effective on Kaiju Pat is the thing, right? Like, he's good and all, but like, I don't know. Probably doesn't really affect him much. He already does like 5 damage. Or something like that, you know? Pardon me, if you hear the mute go off, which is weird that I can say that, but I think it makes noise when I mute, right? I'm still a little bit, I just got over being sick, and I do feel a little bit under the weather. I'm not, like, contagious or anything. Not that that matters to you guys. It doesn't affect you guys. But, like I'm not running a fever, but I have a little bit of a cough. Anyway, how are you guys doing? So much has happened since the last time I recorded, which was literally yesterday. So first of all, not that it really matters, but it is my birthday. You guys are seeing this the day after my birthday, but it is still my birthday. And I thought, what better way than to record on my birthday? I thought that sounded fun. And on top of that, I'm going to go watch a movie with my wife after this. So, it'll be a good day, you know. But, shout out to the Discord. First of all, join the Discord if you haven't. We keep getting at least, we get like one new member every couple days. I think it's pretty cool. But, if you do not see me on Discord for the next couple days, that is because I have swapped to a new phone, and I am bad at handling a new phone. I'm still working on transferring everything over, getting logged into everything, and I'm lazy. So, Discord is coming back, but usually I'll only have it when I have access to my old phone, which I do still have, so it'll just be, it just doesn't have a SIM card, so I can only use it when I don't have, or when I have Wi-Fi, right? Beyond that, I mean, not much is going on. I do work out of town this week. I think I mentioned that last episode, but that doesn't really impact you guys beyond the fact that I might have to push back the stream to this weekend instead of on Wednesday like I was planning. I might be able to stream Wednesday. I'll be out of town. No, I can't stream. If I could stream, the way I'd have to do it would be from a hotel, which... I doubt hotel Wi-Fi is that good, I'll be honest. So probably not that, I'm sorry. But let's see. Say I'm working out of town this week, but that means Wednesday and Thursday I'm going to try to get a bit of a backlog recorded. I'm just going to mess around for a little bit. I do want to go back to chimps, and I am going to work my way through chimps, but I thought, you know, it's going to take a lot of time to get all these medals. Why not just, record it as well? Because I don't think... Well, you guys like watching me for chimps. I don't think you... Oh, wow. He really does nothing. Wow, he really does, nothing against purple balloons. Okay, buddy. And we will put down a druid next to him, then. And this druid will have that. There we go. That should pop all the purples pretty easily. Man, Pat Fusty is actually massive. Now, I think it could be fun to try out Churchill. Churchill with increased damage sounds really good. And if not Churchill, then I want to try out some towers, some normal towers, right? Like, what about an Ultra Juggernaut with increased range and damage? Doesn't that sound really good, too? I know it has... You want low damage towers, probably, right? Low damage, low range. Maybe Druid would be a good call for that. I don't know. I kind of expected us to not get this done. So, I'm a little shocked. I think we save for Arcane Spike. I don't think we have any issues killing... Ooh. Popping the Moab. Oh my goodness, by the way. Did you guys see... I guess you guys can't see it, but like we are like 120... Well, you can see it. I'm like 125 subscribers away from hitting 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. Speaking of which, if you're liking the video, please do leave a like and consider subscribing. I think it's something like 92% of people aren't subscribed, if not even more. Maybe it's like 96%, which I think is pretty typical if you're not pushing the subscriber count, or depending on what kind of uploads you do, right? Ooh, I am still kind of stuffy, huh? Oh, so, with it being my birthday, right, I do still get gifts. One of the things coming in is a new microphone. Also, oh, man, this is the kind of time where I wish I had editing software, right? Because, like, my wife made me a cake. Well, this might be the first time she's made me a cake, which is kind of crazy to think about because we've known each other for 3 years. Or we've been married for 3 years. But, oh my goodness, it's amazing. If you guys watch movies, are you guys movie watchers? Man, it's so close to affording the, extra Moab damage. I don't think it matters because we have knockback. Yeah, we're fine. But, it's Jurassic Park themed, which you guys don't know, but happens to be one of my favorite movies even to this day. And in other... Oh my goodness, man. It feels like I haven't recorded in 5 years. I just have so much to talk about. Did you guys hear? It's a little sad, but Sam Neill, he passed away. He is, if you don't know, one of the characters in Jurassic Park. He is Dr. Alan Grant. It's too bad. It's a little unfortunate. I was always a big fan of that character. And a big fan of him as an actor, honestly. I've always thought he did good work. I wonder if it's a damage multiplier or a fat damage up. Hey. I guess I'm grabbing a ninja then, because that didn't do anything. For purples. That was ridiculous. Why did you not pop a single purple? I'm a little confused by that, but that's fine. We'll bring it back. We'll be fine. Is it gonna keep dropping leaves every round? Oh, we're getting lives back, aren't we? 1 life back up. Oh, those were camo purples, weren't they? Oh my goodness, dude. Like, forgot step 1. Yeah, these are also camo purples. So I guess Druid doesn't really work for purple popping power, just because of that alone. We could have done, like, Mermonkey. I feel like I've been doing a lot of Mermonkey recently, so I'm gonna probably cut back a little bit. And when I say a lot, I mean, like, I think the last 4 videos or something I've had Mermonkey. Even if I changed the thumbnail up a little bit, still a lot of Mermonkey. We're gonna actually regen our lives a little bit here, I think, is what I'm deciding to do. We generate 240 per wave. That doesn't sound like a lot, because it's not a lot of money, but it's more than 0, right? Eventually it pays for itself over the course of 5,000 and divided by 120, right? So like 50 waves. We have 30 waves left. Don't tell anybody. I think it's the leaves trying to... It's doing the opposite. I mean, it's doing the same effect, but instead of the leaves breaking off, it's trying to say, like, we're getting leaves back every wave. I don't think we need a tier 5. So, I think this is fine. Maybe we try for double HP Moab. What is something that does attack fast but has low damage? Like Ninja, right? Why wouldn't we do Ninja? It has almost all popping power, too. All popping types as well, but that's kind of why I want to try Juggernaut. And this could be a good map for Juggernaut still, I think. I want to grow the leaves back. That's why I'm placing Druids, by the way. I just want to see more leaves. I want to see if we can actually get them back. I mean, within the next 23 waves, we're going to generate, you know, 4 times that. So 80 some odd. 92, I guess. Yeah, we'll be above. Is it actually getting more back? I haven't been paying close enough attention. Hey, when I do this little circle spin thing and it brings up my normal mouse, do you guys see that? I don't know if that actually shows up for you guys. Super Monkey might be a good one to make massive, right? And like, we're not super serious, right? We don't have to actually be super worried about like getting everything. We don't have to worry about chimps setups, right? We could use a cash drop to see how cool a supercharged Super Monkey is. I think the leaves are coming back. That's kind of cool. And with this many druids, it actually generates a decent amount of money and has a really good amount of stopping power for ads, basic balloons, right? As long as we can pop the mobs, we're pretty much guaranteed to be safe. See? Like wave 63, I think we just handle wave 63, right? And if we don't, we just hit like druid ability a couple times. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that's cool. Okay. The druids themselves don't have very good Moab popping power, but at this point I'm not super worried about that. We do still have this wizard. Maybe we bring him up. Maybe we cap out the wizard now. Right. You guys, I know this sounds silly, because like everybody has seen at least one movie, right? But you guys watch movies? Like, first of all, do you have a favorite movie? I feel like just talking to you guys today. Do you guys have a favorite movie, though? I feel like, I want to say mine's Jurassic Park, I'll be honest. I'm a basic kind of guy. I'm very simple, right? But it is just a fantastic movie. And, I know the books exist, and everybody usually, or a lot of people usually say the book is better than the movies, but I don't know. Jurassic Park is a really good movie. And I did read the book as well, but, anyway. Do you guys have, like, a favorite movie, though? Or, like, a favorite genre? I find myself, I say that I don't like action very much, but then I think about my favorite movies. Jurassic Park is, like, action thriller. Jurassic Park 2 and 3, well, those movies are terrible in a lot of senses. Not terrible, but they're worse, right? They're action, right? I do unironically like a lot of the Fast and Furious movies, and those are just action movies. But, like, I say I don't like action films much, but then, like, all my favorites are action. Hey, we have camo lead popping power, apparently, you know that? At some point we popped camo lead, and I don't know how. I'll be honest. Because you don't pop it. Pat Fussy doesn't have camo lead. I have no idea how we got past wave 59, I'll be real with you. Maybe we just, Are there more camo leads by wave 80? I actually do not know. I guess we find out. Or we see how we detected camo, I guess. Oh, one thing that comes with the mic, by the way, is going to be a pop filter. Which is, hopefully going to sound nice. It will take a little bit of work to get the, mic working better, but... Ooh. I do have confidence in myself to figure it out. And I think it'll be nice. Yeah, how do we pop camo lead? Do druids, pops, or do druids, vines work on camo balloons? I do not know, I'll be honest with you. Pat Fusty has been fine having him leveled, or superstar, but I would say that, but he's dealt 1,000 damage. I mean, it is also partially down to how we're playing, right? Like, these guys are all gonna be... They nab any sort of small balloon. Immediately. Yeah, look at that. I do think we need to worry about wave 78? Possibly. Well, we're gonna earn money, right? Who's actually done the most damage? Has it been the wizard, Pug? Hey, do you guys know why he's named Pug, by the way? I'll leave that as a mystery if you do not know, and then I'll bring it up next episode, okay? Because I'm curious if anybody actually knows why he's called Pug. Anyway. I'll leave it there. I have a... I don't think I've named most of my monkeys, honestly. Oh, hey! One thing I was thinking about doing, I want to name the monkeys after my users, I think. After my users? My viewers, right? Like, why not? I think that'd be nice. If you have one you'd like to request, let me know. There's a few of you regulars that I'd really at least like to put your names up there, right? You know? Maybe if you join the Discord, how about that? If you join the Discord, you can request which monkey you want to be. And I'll name you. Oh, I've got to invite some... Oh, hold on. I need to get my phone out. Oh. It's unnecessary, but let's do it. Should I do that on stream? On video? I can cover it. How about that? No, everybody can. I'll have to double check. I need to see if everybody can see friend codes inherently or not. Because if you can't, then I shouldn't do it. But if you can, then I should. Alright, let's see. Yeah, the wizard monkey did best. That's pretty good. So let me double check. Let's go to my teams. How the heck do you get to teams, dude? Holy cow. Actually takes, like, effort, huh? Say I go to my roster and we look at End Zombie. Okay, you can't see friend codes. Okay, never mind. I was gonna invite somebody into the game right now. They're into our group right now, but I'll just wait. Okay, so we're gonna do double HP Moabs on this map as well. Now, I'm gonna bring Azili, but we're not placing Azili to be superstarred. Because I gotta doubt that does a lot. So who do we want to see superstarred? I think I want to see the Juggernaut. I want to see a superstar Juggernaut. Does he get it if he's the free monkey? I assume he does. Yes, he does. Nice. Oh, he is more expensive. I knew that. Now, I'm curious how much damage he does. He's got to at least do 2 damage, right? Yes, he does. Okay. So, at minimum 3 is what we're looking at so far. That's pretty cool. I like the superstar, and I want to see more of it, so I might do just a few videos without Chimps. Sorry. I know Chimps is pretty popular, but I want to check this out. So he does +1 damage right now. I wonder if that is +1 damage or +50% damage, though, right? Or double damage, not 50. Yeah, he is doing... So we'll see once we get to Spike Bolt. This is over double, isn't it? No, it's exactly double. Okay. Man. That's gonna mean Juggernaut's gonna be like a $4,000 upgrade, dude. I still think he'll be good. Right? I mean, he does have good range. Here, we can get Spike Bolt. Let's see. If he one-shots yellows, then it's double damage. If he one-shots greens, but not yellows, it's +1 damage. We're gonna hit this range up. It would be nice if he also ignored line of sight, but... Oh, did you see that? You probably saw that, right? Also, with the homing effect? Oh my goodness, with the ricochet effect? That's really cool. I think the ricochet was putting it back into the pit there. It's at least double damage. Because we are one-shotting yellows. Okay, this is cool. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. I'll be honest, there are a lot of movies. A lot of movie genres that I don't enjoy. You know? Oh, we just watched a movie called Sheep Detectives. I don't know if talking movies is weird or not on video. Is it weird? It probably depends, right? If you guys are into movies, it's probably not that big a deal. Alright, let's see. There should be pinks this wave. Okay, we do double damage. Very nice. But, Sheep Detectives was a fun movie. It ended up being a little sadder than I expected. But, you see, I don't know if... No, most movies release internationally now, right? And they're just dubbed or subbed, right? Is that a thing? Because I know, like, movies will release on Netflix and stuff in English, right? Even if it's not an English film. A lot of time, or it'll be subbed, but that's not super common that I see. At least not the movies I look for. How about that? Alright, so we are lacking a little bit of attack speed. I'm curious if this will be good enough for the Moab. It probably will be fine because we have Ezili. Once we get to Juggernaut, I think we'll be totally fine. It's just expensive. I'm hoping to hit it, and we will, before we get to Leads. That's all I was hoping for. It is really expensive, though. Ooh. Those travel maybe too fast. Huh. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. Oh, okay, they do still slip in sometimes. So, now the next question is, does it multiply your damage? Right. So, do we do 6 damage if we have Berserker Brew, or do we do 5? I don't know. Man, I'm always worried I'm getting, breathing feedback. You guys ever, well, I guess you guys don't make videos, but if you guys play online, does your mic tell you when you're having feedback like that? Because I feel like this mic tries to tell me. That's a weird way to word it, but... I don't know how much health purple balloons have. What has 6 health as a balloon? Do blacks? Maybe whites do. What do black balloons pop into? I'm realizing I have no clue. Zebras might have 6 health. It looks like we do double damage. It doubles all damage bonuses, I think. Trying to keep Ezili out of range, and I think we still are. Okay. Yeah, this is, I wonder how bad it is to make a big village. Probably terrible, right? Because double upgrade costs on the village sounds awful. I really like the big Juggernaut, though. It's pretty satisfying. It's too bad the projectiles aren't made bigger. It would probably break him a little bit anyway, so I'm okay with that. Look at the range on him, though. Holy cow. We do just, like, destroy lead balloons right now. Holy cow. Okay, we're pretty strong up to the Moab. I think the Moab might give us a little bit of issue still. You wouldn't think so, but, like, range and abilities reduced. Do we care about range? Honestly, particularly? Is this good enough? Oh, it is actually. Okay. If it's good enough to pop 1 Moab, then we can probably... I forgot it's double price. I was going to say we can probably save for Ultra Juggernaut, but... Man, that is very expensive. Oh my goodness. I think my baby just fell asleep. Which is good. He's been very stressful. He is, he's wonderful. But when these days, he's very attached to us, which is wonderful. But it means when he's falling asleep, he doesn't want to fall asleep. That's what I think, at least. So he gets all excited when he sees me and stuff. Anyway. I've been playing a couple other games recently. I'm trying to think. I really kind of just want to keep covering BTD6, but I'm curious at what point that would be a bad idea. And I think with this being a live service game, I think there's longevity tied to it, right? So I could probably just stick around with this. And while I'm so busy, I really don't have to, it means I don't have to worry about, you know, always finding something new to cover and whatnot, right? I have considered, and I know this sounds ridiculous, I have considered making a couple more Infinity Blade videos, which does not apply to my current audience, but I mean, it doesn't hurt to... I still like that game, and having the guides to it, even though I'm the one making it, I shouldn't forget, having the guides to it feels nice, right? And I never quite resolved all that. I wouldn't expect any of you guys to watch it, but those videos always did well, and it just seemed like it'd be kind of nice to make another one, you know? It felt a little unresolved with where I left it off. We are very strong. I can see why all of the upgrade costs are doubled. Could you imagine paying 60k for that, though? Even though it is doubling my damage, right? Like, it's, if it does double your damage, I guess I think that's 600 damage per shot. Holy cow. Okay, so a new challenge I want to try is Legend of the Night, making a fully decked out Legend of the Night on Impoppable, I think. I want to know how far he can get. Or maybe Perma Spike. If it's doubled, oh man, this ability, or this perk is actually really cool. There's a lot of things to try with it. Whoa! That's not what I was expecting. We might just lose right here. Ooh, yeah, we lose. That's okay. We'll just continue. I don't mind. This is all to just mess around anyway, you know? We don't get another 2k beforehand, do we? I could just sell this and buy this first. Yeah, that's fine. We'll rebuy the village. It's okay. 53 is not a wave you typically lose on. What the heck happened, dude? Look at that range. Alright. It does kind of suck that, Paragons lose the buff, but I guess the Paragons don't really need it anyway. If you're pushing that far into free play or anything, like, you know what, it doesn't matter, does it? I think there's a lot of cool towers to try. Dartling Gunner could be cool, because Mads do a lot of damage. Helicopter? I think every tower, I guess. Maybe Sniper could be really cool with it. Pardon me, sorry. Oh. I did not mean to make that on camera. Oh well. Let's see. Are you guys in range? I was not trying to place that down. I was trying to place down a boomer. Does Boomerang help us here? Maybe we do Desperado. I feel like we're gonna need more damage, right? That's where I'm at right now. Like frag bombs, bonus dip, man. I want to go through like every tower and try it out, dude. I know that might not be super good for videos. Maybe. I'll consider it. But I want to try more of these. Give him a little bit of knockback. Let Azili help. Oh my goodness, dude. We'll buy the Dark Knight because we do need a little bit of help with Moabs, honestly. And he'll be able to clean up afterwards. Do we want to do range Dark Knight? I kind of want to do range Dark Knight. I like that path a lot more than top path. I'll be honest. Is my audio sounding okay, by the way? I hope I'm not too quiet. I do always worry about that. And that's another thing that I think the new mic will help. I do have to figure out how to do actual like audio prep and fixing when I get the new mic, but I think it's worth it. And look at the Ultra Juggernaut just beat. I wasn't even paying attention. That was wave 63. Oh, with the reflecting. Oh, it's so good. I do think this does make slightly longer videos if I'm doing 2 of these, right? I think that's okay, but man, look at the way it gets in there. But I mean, it just means I can only record like 1 video at a time, but right now that's all I need, you know. Yeah, we'll go ahead and pick that up. I think that lets him hit all the way back there. Yeah, that's good. I mean, we're pretty much wrapping up with this. I think with this much we win. I'm trying to imagine how much Dark Champion does. Like, he already shreds wave 100 normally. Double that damage, pass it down, you know? Sounds pretty good. Maybe never miss targeting could be a fun one to try with it. You give that an ALK buff, you know? That goes pretty crazy. I don't really know why I bought this guy, but now we use him. Man, that's really all you have to do to do top middle path, huh? You can just spend an extra 3,500. And that really lets you just afford this instead of needing Etienne. It's a difference of 2,400. So I guess it's a matter of when you need him by, right, with camo detection. If you buy Etienne, then Etienne has all of your camo detection for most maps, right? But if you do this, then you have to invest in something like... Man, I keep circling with my mouse today. You have to invest in something like an Ultra Juggernaut or something, you know? But this also gives you the range up, right? That you kind of get with Etienne anyway. You know, it's not that much of a range up, I guess, but like Etienne's 30%. I don't know how much the village range up is. It might just be 5% or something silly small like that, you know? You know, I feel like moving my guy. I want to see if I can get him somewhere else. I guess what we do is we move him down to here next, right? And then we can move him over to the Alchemist if we have time. But we need him within village range, so that we can actually increase his range to get over here now. I don't really know why I want him over here, but why not, right? I don't ever use his ability enough. Yeah, I think Ultra Juggernaut's doing pretty good here, I'll be honest. He almost has map-wide range with this upgrade path. Oh, I bet... Oh man, like, supersized Desperado probably goes crazy, right? Because, like, he goes from doing 50 or 100 damage, whatever, to like 2... If it's actually... I gotta check if it's actually double damage. We're jumping into, Sandbox for just a second after this, because I gotta know, dude. Double damage makes, like, Desperado outrageously strong. Which is probably why this stuff is only for unranked leaderboards, huh? Man, I wish we had hit the final tier on our own group stuff. We haven't yet. We're, like, we're just about halfway, right? It would have been nice to have that, though, because the bonus boss damage would be a lot of fun to mess with. Plus, it would make the next boss fight easy. And I'm all for that. We should buy aircraft carrier. This one's probably also a good giant one. I wonder if the planes get bigger too. My goodness. He is really expensive though. This guy normally costs 18,000. It looks like. He costs 36. Holy cow! This guy. Oh my goodness, that's a 120k upgrade on Dark Champion. It's gonna be more on Impossible. Holy cow! That's like a $600,000 upgrade. Can you supersize a farm? That's the other question then. Probably, right? And it's probably worthless? There's a lot of questions to be tested, honestly. But the only thing I'm gonna do one little test in Sandbox. I'm gonna put out a Desperado, supersized Desperado, and I'm gonna make it a 520. I'm gonna spawn a bad, and I wanna see how well it goes. We can just, like, nuke this guy, huh? Thank you, easily. Alright, very nice. And hey, we get to watch me farm a little bit of monkey money. None of that matters, but it's nice to have, right? Alright, real quick. Let's try it. He is definitely large. Right. Holy cow, that's like a lot of damage, right? Is he doing 120? I can't tell how much damage he's doing per shot. But yeah, he beats the bad. Just outright. I don't think this is a scaled bad, it looks like, right? Isn't it like 60k pops? Oh, maybe it does have the same amount of HP then. Hey, that seems pretty good. Do we have to, like... Yeah, okay. We'd have to restart every time. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. Like, how could you not want to try the mad, right? We spawn a bad, let's see. One bullet does 400 damage. Like, doesn't he just, like, yeah, he just pops the bad on his own. And then fails to pop any basic balloons. That's hilarious. Anyway, that's where I'm going to call it. You guys have a wonderful evening. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye.